Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
This week's parsha is V'aschanan, the second parsha in the last book of Devarim. And V'aschanan is that Moshe Rabbeinu is sharing with the Jewish people that he prayed, he begged, he beseeched, he requested from God, asking to go into Eretz Yisrael. And at a certain point, God, Hashem, tells him, stop, because if you're going to pray now, I'm going to have to answer you. But from this, we also learn the fact that Moshe Rabbeinu is saying that he prayed. We learn some very interesting points of how to pray. So the Or HaChaim, one of the great commentaries, says as follows. There are 4 conditions. There are 4 things you can learn from this of how to pray. The first thing is that when you pray, don't demand, don't come with a bank full of money saying, oh Hashem, you owe me this, you owe me that. But it should be tachanunim, you should beg, like a poor person that's asking for something that doesn't have. So when it comes to Hashem, Hashem gave us more than we could repay Him. Just giving us life, we already owe Him everything. So if you're coming to request something, don't come with ego and with demands. You'd rather come with humbleness, as asking for, as they call it, a handout. That's number 1. Second thing is when you ask and you pray, you should daven min makar harachamim. Moshe Rabbeinu is asking from the source of mercy. When you're praying to God obviously, but you're asking to God, you want to beseech and you want to reach a level of mercy. The third thing is that the person's prayer should be at a proper time. There's something called the Eis Ratzin, there's an auspicious time, and for us, what we know as auspicious time is in the morning. When you pray, you got to pray in the morning. Don't wait till I get everything done. Oh, right now I have time for Hashem. After I finish all my business deals, now I can pray to Hashem. But there has to be an Eis Ratzon. It has to be a time of will, but it also has to be a time from you that you should awaken a time of will by Hashem. That's the third thing. And the fourth thing is, She'tehei tfilasei mefureshes. Your prayers should be clear. When you're asking for something, ask for it clearly. Express it. Share it. So a quick story from the Baal Shem Tov. The first Hasidic master, one time he would travel many times with his students all over the place. All these mysterious travelings, they wouldn't know where they're going till they got there. One time he ends up at a tavern, at a little place where there was a Jewish man that he would host, and he would sell drinks, and he would have a little bit of a hotel motel set up. And the Baal Shem Tov comes in with his students, and when the man hears it's the Baal Shem Tov, he opens up his house for them, his tavern, he opens up everything for them. He gives them food, and as much as food as he gives them, the Baal Shem Tov keeps on telling them, I want more food. At a certain point, he emptied out everything he had in the house. That's it, there's nothing left. So then the Baal Shem Tov said, okay, he tells the students, now we can leave. So the students were quite surprised. He came to this person's house, he emptied everything out. Oh, now he has nothing, no food left for himself and his wife and his kids. Now the Baal Shem Tov is going to leave him alone. And he's going to leave. He leaves. And then the Baal Shem Tov comes back a while later, and he sees, and the students see that this man is wealthy, everything is fine. So what happens? The Baal Shem Tov explained to the students, I saw there's a blessing waiting for him in heaven, but he's not giving it his full heart. He's not davening. He's not asking. He's happy, which is a good thing. But for him, he has a big fortune waiting for him. He just has to put his heart into it. So the Baal Shem Tov said, I emptied him out. They didn't have anything left. He didn't have a choice. He had to give it all he got. And then he got the bracha. So really there's this concept of really dedicating ourselves and giving it all we got. And Hashem should help. We should have all our prayers should be answered with Mashiach now.